I don't want nobody else with you. I don't want nobody else with you. Ooh, nobody else with you. Ooh, She like, what's up with me and you? Yeah. What we finna do?
All right, so give it up for our man, Trey Songz.
I come with gifts. I come with gifts. Hey, y'all. You got it?
Yes.
You got it all?
Nobody in here has plans. After
Nobody
this.
got plans? Well, I spending my Valentine's Day with y'all too. How about that?
And listen, there's no place we would all rather be than here with Trey Songz. Thank you.
You're so cute.
Stop, he's gonna get me in trouble. Well, first of all, welcome to Tremaine, AKA Trey Songz. Now, we talked about this right before he walked in. I'm sure you guys all saw the Tremaine The Bachelor previews, right? Who's
Tremaine
mad
the
about
Playboy.
Oh, Tremaine the Playboy. Sorry. So let's talk about that. Who was mad about that? Who's gonna be mad when Trey Songz settles down, and who's gonna be happy for him?
I didn't hear no comment. She said she'll be happy for me, and I appreciate you, baby.
One person's happy for you.
Hey,
So let's talk about,
two people will be happy for me. In this room full of people, I got two people.
have you ever been in love?
I have, of course.
Like, how many times would you say? Because there's a difference between
Probably
loving somebody
twice.
and being in love.
Yeah, probably twice.
Okay. So what part of you isn't ready? Like, why do you say that Trey Songz isn't ready?
I mean, in the physical, I do what I want to do, and in relationships, people let me do what I want to do, so it's kind of hard.
So somebody got to kind of be like, nah, what happens if somebody tries to put the smack down? Like, nah, you're not doing that.
I mean, that's something you got to take, like, you got to see what happens when it comes, because then you say you want that, and then you shocked by it, and you live in the same, you're a creature of habit. Like, I've been doing this, like, been allowed to in relationships. I think, you know, just the way that the world is formatted these days as far as relationships, monogamy, et cetera, I think men of my position are allowed to do things that regular men aren't allowed to do in relationships.
Now, them regular men be doing those things too, by the way.
Right, so imagine what I get to do.
Just so you know, he could be unemployed. He's still doing those things. All right, now it is Valentine's Day, of course.
It is.
So you're spending Valentine's Day with us, but I'm sure you had some memorable Valentine's Days.
Yeah, a couple. I mean, I always do like shows on Valentine's Day. Like I'm always working on Valentine's Day. It's a big day for an R&B singer.
Right. So for a woman dating you has to know, okay, I might not have him on Valentine's
Like we
Day.
might go,
but
I might have to go do a show and a meet and greet and do all type of things. Then we'll have dinner and we'll find a way to do something to ourselves. But for the last however many years, like Valentine's Day has definitely been like, and my manager don't never let me not work. He's like, we gotta do a show. It's like, it's the biggest day in R&B. How you Trey Songz? The neighbors know your name. You invented sex. You're not gonna do a show on Valentine's Day. Wait, that's him over there.
Shout out to Kevin Lyles. By the way, he's working on Valentine's Day
I'm like,
too.
Cav,
Let's
I
be
got
clear.
this girl I like. I want to take her. No, we got to do a show.
Tell her to come to the show. Bring a
We got to
friend.
do a show. Take her to the show. He's like, my wife's coming tonight. What do you think that means for me? I got to be here with you. You got to figure it out.
What about women doing stuff for you on Valentine's Day?
I'm fully appreciative of women doing anything for me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel, no. No, just to be all the way honest, like I do the most in relationships, any relationship, friendships, business relationships, relationships where as though it's love involved, I'm always the giver. So to be the recipient is always like a great feeling.
What are some things that are really thoughtful that stick out in your mind that women have done for you?
I appreciate the smallest, like rub my back, my little shoulder hurt, you know what I mean? You rub that for 10 minutes, I'm in heaven. Like scratch my little head, like right here, be itchy. No, real talk. Like.
What about if it's really early on, that's not your man? And
Oh, you telling me what you should do?
Yeah, no. Listen, and let's just say, like, he's not my man, but should I expect him to do something? We just been on a couple of dates, it's not that serious. Would you, Trey Songz, do something, and should women expect something?
But how long
early
are we
on?
talking? You know, I'm very much into specifics and details. What are you talking, 3
Let's
weeks,
say
2 weeks?
we've been talking to each other for 3 weeks, and we've been on 2 dates.
And what you expect?
I mean, anything. It's Valentine's Day. We
So
talk
you
all
already
the
expect
time.
something before you answer me this question, right?
I'm just saying.
So maybe you should limit your
should I
expectations. You should know
expect
what.
something?
Yeah, you should expect something, but you should expect something that reflects the time y'all been together and reflects the, you know, the seriousness of y'all
Like a
relationship.
Rolex. No, I'm kidding. He said,
No. Oh, you just wait for an answer? No. You know.
All right, and I appreciate my presence.
But what you
by
do
way.
for the Rolex though, it depends on it. 3 weeks a long time, depending on.
That it could be.
You can get a Rolex if you do some shit right. I mean, some things right.
Deserving of a Rolex. I'm not mad at that. Okay. Now let's talk about Tremaine the Playboy for a second for the women on the show. Mm-hmm. I'm sure that when you see somebody, you have a first impression of them immediately. Of course, we look at somebody and we can tell just based on our first interaction with them, our opinion of them. What are some things?
I heard a woman actually tell me she know in the first 3 seconds what your position in her life can possibly be.
Mm. In other words, I would hit that.
Or not.
Or not. Do you guys think that's true? Yes. In the first 3 seconds?
Where do I stand, Ash?
Is he smashable?
Okay, what was the question?
Oh. So I was gonna ask you, what are some things about a woman that you look at when you first see them, like that you judge immediately? Because we all do it.
I'm very big on hygiene.
Okay.
The way you smell, the way your hands feel, the way you like, if your skin's soft, you know what I mean? How you take care of yourself.
Right. So that's right.
Like
Make
your
sure.
cuticles, like I'm into all that.
Like if you need to go to the dentist, mine are fine.
No, I saw you yesterday, didn't I?
Don't say it like that. We did lip service yesterday, guys. We were working.
Yeah, we did. The show.
I saw him today, and I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Okay. All right.
3-peat.
So anyway, you look at I look at somebody's teeth, right? I think that's important too. Like sometimes people don't floss, and you can see that right away.
See her look in my mouth when she said it?
I did look. I was like, no, he got
I never had braces.
Me neither. So
Yeah, you got nice teeth. That's nice.
My uncle's a dentist.
Free joints.
Now what about, other than that, other than hygiene, what else can you tell by looking at how somebody's put together?
Not even just how they put together, just how they present themselves. If they, want to be too much in the forefront, too much in the back, you know what I mean? I kind of like the chase. I think every man kind of does. And in my position, when the chase is not as prevalent as it used to be, it's very, very much, I guess, it lends itself to me to the fact that a fantasy to chase when somebody doesn't pay me attention as much as someone else would.
All right, so all y'all ignore him.
I'm on a stage.
No, I'm kidding. How hard is it to date somebody though? No, like if you're Trey Songz, obviously when you meet somebody, they know who you are, they're aware of all that. How hard is it for you to find somebody?
You don't want to close yourself off and be like, I don't want to try or I don't want to believe, that you hit for me. But I think when I have been living my life in the public eye for so long, it's hard for somebody not to see whatever it is they see.
Right.
So I don't blame people for, having their own thing or their own perception of something that they've already seen.
Right, you invented sex. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and what about as far as what your mom thinks about somebody, or what your manager, Kevin Lyles, thinks, or what your friends think? Does that matter?
Yeah, it definitely does. I think the people closest to you, you breed the most similarities to in the thought processes. So I keep people around me that actually, I can come to for advice or, people that their opinions do matter. So, but in the same time, I live my life for me, so I listen to what anybody I trust and anybody I care about what they have to say. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make my own decision. All
right, well, I don't want to hog Trey Songz all to myself.
Yeah, you do.
I don't want to do that, so... How many of Trey's angels are in here tonight? All right, well, I'm going to let you guys ask some questions.
Hot. So I got this mic on, but I'm hot, so I don't need it, right?
Oh, he about to take his shirt off.
I got on another one. So this will be cool for the audio guy?
All right. If y'all keep making noise, he might keep on going.
I'm not a stripper.
All right, so let's get to these questions. We have Sasha.
Hi.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, so my question is, it's going to be a little personal. Do you feel like you're ready to be married? And if so, why do you think you've been hesitant to propose in any of your past relationships?
Woo! They want to know
Am I ready
too.
to be married? I think marriage is something that is very serious. If I ever were to marry, I wouldn't want to marry again. The same way I feel about children. If I have children with someone, I want them to have all my children. That's wishful thinking, but as for myself, I take love very seriously. And I know the position that I'm in, and I've given a lot of my life to the world and to my music, and just the sacrifices I've made in love have been for my career and for, you know, the betterment of my life, my nephew's life, my little brothers, like everybody in my family. So when it comes to love sometimes and my feelings, I've often put it on the back burner, even if I felt something very strong, because I felt that it would deter me away from what it is I meant. Like I wrote that song Successful years and years ago, and that was basically all I was focused on was success. And the trippy part about that song is I say I want the money, cars, clothes, the hoes, I suppose. Because what is success? You know what I mean? You go, you get the money, you get the cars, you get everything you ever dreamed for, but then you've made a sacrifice in the love department. Or if you go get love and you hone everything towards that, you made a sacrifice somewhere else. So success is what it is for you. And for myself, I haven't asked anybody to marry me because I haven't found the person that should marry me yet.
I'm right here, so.
Hey. Sasha.
Sasha, baby.
Have you ever had the thought, though, man, I would marry her?
Yeah, I have.
And then what?
I don't.
Then I was sobered up. All right, Janicia.
Hey, Janicia, what's up?
Team Sag, I love you so much.
Hey, when your birthday?
December 5th.
Hey, that's a week after mine, exactly. So if my birthday on a Friday, yours is?
I can't. I
A
can't
week
think
after
right
that.
I know that because it's one of my ex-girlfriend's birthday.
now. Okay, question is, beyond this exterior, what do you truly seek in a woman? Like, what do you...
I need a confidant. I need somebody that no matter how beautiful she is, when the beauty fades, I still want to talk to her. I think I need somebody that can connect with me on a level outside of what's here. I want somebody that's not so present in the world of today and more present in, you know, their own thoughts and what they want to create for themselves. And I just want a partner in crime. Like I want somebody I just love to be around. Like I want somebody I can do nothing with and everybody and everything with. I have to fuck that up, huh?
Yeah, not everybody. They call that a train.
Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm still figuring it out. You know? Just some of my old ways.
Watching movies. Watching movies on the couch type.
Yeah, all of them and all of them.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, baby. Jen Jen.
Janicia's like, I like to chill and watch movies on the couch. All right, RIAA.
Hi, Trey.
What's up, baby? Good to see you.
Say her name, Trey.
RIAA. You see a nigga roll his tongue out. RIAA.
Now say it with passion.
RIAA.
How was it filming Tremaine The Playboy?
Right, it was interesting to say the least. It was exciting, you know. There's a lot going on at all times. It was a lot like my regular life sometimes.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it really was actually. You know, it's like it's always like no matter how long I've been famous, it's always interesting to me like how people feel about me. You know what I mean? It's always like, I still get taken back. Like I walk into a room like this and y'all just hear it for me like this. Y'all have lives. Y'all have things that y'all could be doing. So when I see the attention that people give me and I see specifically women that want to be in my company, the things that they'll do, and you know, it's just, it's a little bit of weird, a little bit of fun, a little bit of funny.
A little bit of craziness.
Yeah, a little bit of crazy. It's everything I thought it would be and some more actually.
And by the way, you guys all look really beautiful tonight for Valentine's Day.
Clap for Ange one
They
time.
do. I feel like Trey might have screened y'all personally and said, she could come, she could come. All right, Cassandra.
Hi.
Hey.
When is Tremaine most happiest? Tremaine, not Trey.
Right. Well, we are the same person. You know, it's so funny, like Trey Songz is my stage name, but that's actually what the people closest to me started calling me at a very young age. But Tremaine is like the rarest. I was born Tremaine, so sidebar. Anyway, when am I the most happy? I think I'm the most happy when I'm just stripped of everything, like with nothing to do. No, look, y'all so... Like
guys
no
are savages.
itinerary, no schedule, no place to be, like just on my own time. You know, when I go back home to Virginia a lot, and I'll just ride and I'll roll the windows down, and like where I live at, like I'm surrounded by trees. So as soon as you get to like, it's cooler, and I feel like I ride and I set this cruise control so I don't get caught for speeding. But I don't play no music or nothing, and I just ride, like, and I just breathe in the air, and I feel like I'm closer to God. And I think I'm most happy, although I don't stay at home for long, because the longer I stay at home, I feel why I want to leave. But I feel I'm most happy when I am at home. When I'm at home surrounded by people that love me genuinely for who I am, who I've always been, people that know me before the world knew me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good
Thanks,
question.
Cassandra. All right, Melanie.
Hi. Not for nothing, I teach middle school, and my kids going to drop dead when I tell them I was out. It says...
Shout out to the class. We on YouTube. Shout them out.
Shout out 7ML. L. All right.
Y'all teacher is super cool.
Y'all teacher popping, baby. Oh.
Hey.
I can't even read my question. Okay. What's your muse when creating new music, and does it change every time?
My muse while creating music, I believe it changes from time to time. I wouldn't say every time, but I make music from a thought process of just life experiences, whether it be my own or whether it be someone else's. I just think about things that people can all relate to while making the music that I've been through. And it may be one song that's about this specific situation, but I grab from this situation that I've been to complete the thought. But there have been a few muses from time to time.
I hear that.
Do you ever tell a woman, like, this song is about you?
That's a dangerous little thing you could do right there.
You ever tell several women this song is about you?
Yeah, I've told a woman when the song is about her before. But sometimes you can't do that. You just got to keep that thought to yourself. You know, sometimes you make me, like Can't Be Friends was about somebody very special. That's and that was a very big song. You know what I mean? So I wear that emotion every time I sing it. Like, it takes you back to the same place. So you got to decide if you want to let somebody have that power over you.
You ever feel like crying when you perform, like really emotional?
I've cried when I performed before.
Mm-hmm. We don't know if it's sweat or you're crying, so sometimes. All right, Chanel has a question. Chanel, you know what kind of bag you gotta buy her?
Hi, Trey.
What's up, man?
Okay. Are you really ready for true love?
Well, we touched on it earlier, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if ready is the word. I think I am. I want it, you know, and I think you got to prepare yourself for something. You could tell yourself you want something. Like, some people want to change their body. Some people want to work out every day, but they want to, but are they doing it? So I think it's all about, you know, my mind being there, but moving my body behind the focus point, and just making sure I live the life that I expect somebody to live, that I would want to give my life to.
I could tell he's used that metaphor before, because then you feel bad, like, I do be wanting to work out, so I understand what he's saying.
That was actually the first time. We did an interview yesterday. I didn't say that at all.
No, you use that on somebody.
I did not.
Like, you know how you be saying you gonna go to the gym?
No, but
That's how I be feeling. Like,
no,
okay.
but the thing about it, I've actually used that in the form, like, people ask me how you, like, can you be a better singer? Like, because I feel like I've been a better singer over the years. Like, I ain't sing as well as I do now when I was, like, younger, but it's like a muscle. Like, if you want to make it better, you can make it better, but you have to take the actions, like anything in life, to make it better. Yeah. We want a lot of things, but are we gonna do what it takes to get it?
Well, we're glad that Trey's muscles are getting better the older he gets and the more he uses them. What?
You on fire.
All right, Ariana has a question. Oh, she's the one that's happy for you. If you.
Yes.
So my question is, what kind of qualities do you look for in a woman?
I need a nurturer. I need I was raised by women. And although, like I said, I'm the man of my family, I was raised by women. I think that, you know, women are the glue that keep everything together. So I would want a woman to take her position as queen and just be my help support system, guide me, you know. But you got to be a woman that knows your position. You got a woman that can stand in that and really be that. I don't want you acting like a queen if you don't think you're a queen. Ari.
Also, yeah.
She got 2 questions.
No, I just
Is
want to
that
say,
allowed?
Anticipation is the best mixtape
Thank
ever.
you, boo. That's your man right
Trigga.
there? Oh, no, he said nah.
He said no. I'm just holding the phone.
Right.
Let's be clear, she's single.
He had the phone, just making sure.
All right, we have Ashley. Ashley has a question.
Hey,
Hi, Trey.
Ashley, how you doing?
Hi,
Happy
I'm
Valentine's
good.
Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Cute
to
bun,
you.
Ashley.
Oh, thank you. You make me nervous up here. Okay. So my question is, do you ever think you'll leave the music industry to focus on acting or maybe starting a family?
I love music so much. Leaving the music industry is something that right now in my mind I cannot even really fathom. Like, even in this break I've taken the last, 2 years, I've been making music continuously the whole time. So even if I wasn't to give music or make albums, I feel that making music is a part of who I am, not Trey Songz. Like, it's just a part of who I am. It's what I love to do. Kev will tell you, like, you want to go on vacation? You want to do this? I'm going to go to the studio. Like, what we doing tonight? You want to have dinner? I'm going to go to the studio. Like, I love to make music. It's probably, I just showed Kev, I got 50, 60 songs on my phone that never been released anyway, just because I love to make music. So I love acting, so I think I would take time to dedicate more of my career to that, but I don't think I ever leave music.
Oh. Thank you.
All right, and Katie has a question.
I just want to say thanks for the music. It's really helped out my playlist, if you know what I mean.
Yeah?
You know?
Which playlist might that be?
You'll never know. Well, maybe you will. I don't know.
I don't know.